The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the
Angel Reese just went full court chaos on LeBron James right after he threw a casual no-look shout out to Caitlin Clark. Yep, you heard that right. Angel seemed to take it personally, like the king himself needed dethroning for cheering on a generational talent with insane range. Somewhere in all that drama, respect got mistaken for betrayal, and she reacted like someone catching their ex lurking online. Brace yourself for a wild mix of salt, stat chasing, and the kind of petty rebound action that feels straight out of high school gossip gone nuclear.
Not that many people that can relate to everything that she's been through. There's not that many folks that know what it's like to be in her shoes, but someone that does is LeBron James, right? And here is what he told Esquire when he was asked about Caitlin Clark. He said, "I have a great deal of respect for her because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, to be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next."
LeBron James, the nation's favorite sports oracle and part-time Instagram philosopher, has once again graced the world with his royal approval. This time, it's for Caitlin Clark, the sharpshooter from Iowa who's basically turned the WNBA into her personal three-point playground. And the fallout. Let's just say someone in Chicago Sky Blue is not happy that the king has spoken. Meanwhile, the court is absolutely erupting.
I don't really get too starstruck from people, and that was like a moment that I was like, I knew I was going to meet him when I was coming to the game, and that's like one of my idols. Like, LeBron is the GOAT to me, so I don't know, it was just like a crazy moment where I got to meet him in the back.
Alright, let's unpack this slow motion Myrtle disaster with all the flair it deserves. So here's LeBron, just off another cameo in the Lakers playoff circus, deciding it's his duty to hype up the future of women's basketball. Sounds harmless, right? But then he drops a glowing Caitlin Clark post on Instagram, and suddenly it's not just praise, it's basically waving a crown in Angel Reese's face while shouting, "This is my rookie."
But LeBron James said, triple-double, basically. But I'm going to post it so you can see it. So here you go. LeBron James says, "Triple dub, CC, great way to kick off the season." Claps, clapping hands. That's what he said. That's what he tweeted. Congratulate someone on a triple double. And this is the type of response the Crash Out Angel congregation is giving you today. They have lost it. I mean, if you need to go check some people into mental hospitals, a lot of people should get Baker acted right about now because they've all lost their minds.
And the timing? Absolutely perfect. Right as Caitlin Clark drops a triple-double against none other than the Chicago Sky. Yep, Angel Reese's squad. Meanwhile, Angel managed a dazzling 5 for 11 outing, probably leaving her to wonder if the Rim had personally decided to hold a grudge.
Now, if we can translate this to a win,
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was doing everything short of selling popcorn in the stands while absolutely roasting the Sky's defense. And LeBron? He was in full-on hype mode, tossing virtual confetti like a proud parent at a spelling bee. It was as if Angel Reese didn't even exist, which, let's be real, probably explains why she's out here throwing more shade than a total solar eclipse.
LeBron James, triple-double CC, great way to kick off the season. Isn't LeBron my GOAT, but she didn't even catch exactly what Angel did last night and got killed for. I don't know what this exactly means. But by the way, this guy's actual content on the Chicago Sky, actual content in the Sky, is actually pretty good. I've watched a couple of his videos. It's actually pretty good. I can't lie. Like, I genuinely can't lie. But speak about Angel 2, LeBron triple-double, a real one. Thoughts on the Knicks? And straight away, you're seeing LeBron James. I'm 100.
Angel Reese's start in the WNBA hasn't exactly been regal. She stormed in with a TikTok army, a massive brand, and more NIL deals than actual minutes on the court. Expectations were sky high. Reality, fire drills of frustration, a shooting percentage that makes you wonder if the basketball gods are punishing her, and a debut season more wrestling with air than queen of the court. It's like the rim has a personal vendetta. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is gliding across the hardwood like it's prom night, sinking logo threes as if the basket owes her money. And things only got worse for Reese when Kelsey Plum, yes, that Kelsey Plum, dropped 28 points and hit her with the dreaded too small after a layup. In WNBA speak, too small basically translates to go back to the gym and rethink your life choices.
So LeBron James is under attack himself now because he decided to shout out Caitlin Clark for her performance. There he is right here, triple dub CC. Great way to kick off the season. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do because the Angel Reese fans decided to come after LeBron.
At this point, even Reese's reflection is probably whispering, girl, maybe take up pickleball. And the fans, the X timeline, formerly Twitter, erupted with memes the second LeBron's post went live. LeBron adopting Caitlin Clark like Simba on Pride Rock. Angel Reese's reaction, cue the Jordan crying meme. WNBA drama, hitting harder than Game of Thrones ever did. The internet hasn't had this much chaos since Elon tried to cage fight Zuckerberg. So what's Angel's move? Classic modern athlete response, passive-aggressive posts, perfectly timed eye-roll emojis, and side-eye glares at media day so sharp they could slice a basketball in half. She knows how this game works. In the court of public opinion, she's suddenly the villain of the Caitlin Clark cinematic universe. LeBron didn't just pick a favorite, he handed Clark the Infinity Gauntlet.
Came off in the first few minutes. Angel Reese had played 8 minutes, 0 points, 7 rebounds. Not to mention she was 0 for 5 on layups. And with about 2 minutes left in this game, Chicago is getting completely blown out by New York, and Angel Reese has played the most minutes of any starter at 27. She is 0 for 8 on shot attempts. She has 2 points and 12 rebounds. So do you think the rumors are true that people just do not like to watch Angel Reese because—
Here's the real kicker. Caitlin Clark didn't even ask for any of this. She's out here thanking LeBron like a grateful scholarship winner. Oh my gosh, he's the GOAT. I grew up watching him. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is probably stuck on that same clip on repeat like it's a hostage video. And let's not forget the ultimate salt in the wound. The Fever crushed the Sky. Not just one, humiliated them. 93-58. That's not a basketball score. That's a did anyone actually show up score. Reese's team didn't just lose. They got posterized, memed into oblivion, and probably asked to pay for parking afterward. But it's not just bad luck. Reese is struggling, and loudly. This isn't a quiet slump, it's a full-blown televised meltdown. Every missed layup comes with a side of TikTok shade and a sprinkle of Twitter chaos. If this were any other rookie, you might chalk it up to growing pains. But Angel Reese didn't enter the league quietly. She arrived with a crown emoji and a chip on her shoulder the size of a small SUV, declaring herself a generational talent and marketing herself as the face of the WNBA. And now, she's shooting like a sleep-deprived intern in a YMCA league.
Caitlin Clark did talk about some basketball in a sense during her time interview, and part of that was LeBron James. LeBron has come to Clark's defense on many occasions. LeBron, you know, the phrase is game recognizes game or real recognizes real. He has come out since she was in college, really, and supported her and talked about how she's the truth. He also said, you know, that the women of the WNBA, the reason for the changes they got, I think this was when the charter flight thing came out.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is casually racking up NBA 2K level stats while getting a virtual chest bump from LeBron. She's not here to stir drama, she's just playing her game, staying unbothered and letting the points speak for themselves. And that, of course, drives anyone trying to play the villain absolutely crazy. What do you do when your rival won't even bite? Clark's reaction to LeBron's shoutout was basically, wow, thanks King, that's really kind. No passive-aggressive subtext, no clapback, just pure Iowa nice and crossovers that left half the Sky bench questioning their life choices. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is spiraling, missed shots. Why didn't he post me? Energy, the full WNBA meltdown. It's like that friend group where one person suddenly steals all the attention at brunch and another storms off to the bathroom pretending to be sick. Only here, it's jump shots instead of avocado toast, and primetime basketball instead of weekend mimosas.
LeBron never messaged me like directly, but it's been cool to like just see his support of myself and the W overall. Like you can tell he really watches and turns it on, and yeah, like he's been kind of a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. So I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time, so I think that's pretty.
Let's be real. Angel Reese is talented. No one's denying that. But right now, she's creating more headlines than highlight reels. When LeBron looks at Caitlin Clark and sees the future of women's basketball, Reese hears one thing loud and clear. Not you. The stats don't lie. Clark is piling up triple doubles while Reese is racking up technical fouls and bricks like she's constructing affordable housing. You have to wonder if LeBron regrets not spreading the love a little more evenly. But then again, LeBron has always loved winners. Hot streak? He's your biggest cheerleader. Cold streak? He's supportive, just from restraining order distance. Here's where it gets tragically hilarious. Reese isn't just clashing with Clark, she's battling on two fronts. Her own stat sheet and the unstoppable LeBron Clark hype machine. When your adversaries include the king himself and your own three-point percentage, maybe it's time to consider a sabbatical. At this rate, Reese might end up filing a restraining order against ESPN's highlight reel. 90% Clark, 10% Angel, missing another bunny at the rim. It's so bad, even opposing bench players are whispering miss it like it's a magic spell, and somehow it works.
Caitlin's cooking. I'm talking about Martha Stewart, Gordon Ramsay cooking. She is cooking everybody in the WNBA right now. If you don't know Caitlin, here's a little backstory on her. She went to Iowa. She graduated from Iowa. She has the most points scored for a women's college basketball player ever. Not to mention, she has the most points scored out of any man ever in college basketball.
The drama is so thick at this point, HBO could just call it Succession, WNBA edition. Caitlin Clark plays it cool, calculated, lethal, quietly stacking points and magazine covers, while Angel Reese storms into the locker room like Kendall Roy on a meltdown, all because LeBron forgot to post about her. To be fair, Reese still has time to turn things around. She's got the talent, the presence, and a TikTok army big enough to stage a takeover. But the clock's ticking. This season is short, and the memes are eternal. She's dangerously close to becoming a cautionary tale delivered through TikTok slideshows, complete with sad piano music and freeze frames of missed layups. It's almost like she accidentally subscribed to a masterclass titled How to Fumble a Rookie Season in 4 Easy Steps. Step 1. Enter with maximum hype and a college victory lap. Step 2. Deliver stat lines that make your coach sweat through 3 polos. Step 3. Pick a feud with the league's new golden girl, who by the way just got endorsed by LeBron on Instagram. Step 4. Watch the internet roast you like it's Sunday brunch. The wildest part, LeBron wasn't even trying to throw shade or start a feud. He didn't overthink it. He just recognized Clark's greatness and gave it a spotlight. No malice. Just a simple moment of appreciation. And just like that, the WNBA timeline exploded as if someone had tossed a firecracker into the group chat.
Do you think it's fair for Angel Reese to be painted as the villain? We know what Caitlin Clark has done for the WNBA. Last year, it was 22 WNBA games that got over 1 million views. Caitlin Clark participated in 19 of them. So it's a fact that she's brought more viewership. But is it fair for Angel Reese to get painted as the villain?
Unfortunately, yes, because she does it to herself. You feel me? That's the game she plays. She likes to talk a lot of trash. She likes to, because she's from Baltimore, so that's her personality, right? She likes to get up in people's face. And you can do that, but if you don't have the game to back.
And if you think the drama stops here, think again. This is just the first quarter of the season. There's still plenty of time for post-game. Digs, viral interviews, Instagram shade, and passive-aggressive sneaker drops. We're watching the birth of the WNBA's biggest rivalry, one fueled not by hate, but by hashtags, hot takes, and LeBron James acting like a fantasy mentor straight out of Oprah's book club. You get a shout-out, Angel. Don't worry, we'll come back to that. Buckle up, because the Angel versus Caitlin saga is far from over, and LeBron, he'll be courtside, popcorn in hand, watching the chaos unfold like the king he is, completely oblivious that he just kicked off the Petty Olympics. And knowing him, he'll probably post about it too. Just when you thought things couldn't get any spicier, Angel Reese turned up the heat like she was auditioning for Real Housewives of the WNBA. Post-game interviews became cryptic TED Talks. Every word dripped with subtext. Every side-eye delivered a full monologue. And if you listened closely, you could practically hear her eyelashes whisper. I deserve a LeBron post, too.
He's clearly a better basketball player than Angel Reese.
But you know what's crazy? Because I don't...
But Angel Reese is a good player, but they just play two different positions. Like, it's not even the same type of game.
But there's always a conversation about, y'all don't see that? About who's better out of the two ladies, Caitlyn or Angel Reese. I always thought...
I don't see that conversation anymore.
Okay, not anymore, right? But in the beginning, yes. And I actually started to watch some of the clips because I wanted to determine for myself. And then I was like, oh, Caitlyn is obviously really a great player. I don't know why they even have the conversation.
And now, the Angel Reese rebranding tour is officially underway. Step 1, lean into the they hate confident black women narrative, which, let's be real, has some historical weight. But when you're shooting 2 for 9 and getting outscored by the halftime entertainment, the optics start to blur. Suddenly, it's less about talent and more about symbolism. Angel, whether she wants it or not, is now being cast as the misunderstood anti-hero of the league. Think Loki, but with hoop earrings. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is just gliding along, smiling like she somehow inherited every Disney princess arc while still breaking ankles. She's starring in commercials, magazine spreads, and casually rewriting rookie expectations, all while acting like she stumbled into it by accident. The league is cashing in, and the storyline writes itself. One player is fighting ghosts, the other is floating on glitter. Every matchup, especially when they face each other, has become a cultural referendum. Team Grit or Team Grace. Team Smoke or Team Smooth. Angel brings attitude and elbows. Clark brings daggers and Disney smiles. And poor LeBron. He thought he was handing out flowers. Instead, he basically lobbed a Molotov cocktail into an already volatile locker room ecosystem.
I mean, wow. Shut the hell up, weak ass N-word. Oh, I mean, honestly. Did you miss those Diddy parties yet? Question mark. Ooh. There's a lot of black athletes you could be celebrating instead of this YT girl. Is that supposed to be white girl? Is that what we're doing? Is that some slang for white girl? I don't know. For white? I don't know. Speak about Angel too. I mean, LeBron has been so pro-black that he's torched his reputation and lost half of the NBA fans.
But that's exactly what makes sports so addictive. It's not just about stats. It's about ego, pride, shade, and the relentless drive to be the one. And make no mistake, Angel Reese isn't going down quietly. She's got a platform, a voice, and just enough fire to turn this rookie season into either a cinematic redemption story or a headline-grabbing meltdown. Either way, we'll be watching, popcorn ready, volume up, and eyes glued to every moment.